There's no way that I would have gone down the career path that I have. Everything's kind of led to building this car. I picked up my first copy of Performance Volkswagen magazine about 10 years ago, and it happened to be around the same time that I was getting my feet wet with car photography and also building a Mark II Jetta. And from that point forward, even though I had seen hot rod magazines and everything for my entire life, there was just something special about the way Performance Volkswagen was put together and the quality of photography and writing and just physical print quality that had me hooked from day one. I knew I didn't know what I was doing, but I wanted to learn how to build my skills to a point where it was reflective of what they wanted to see in the magazine. And after a couple more years of really honing my skills, I got to a point where they wanted to work with me, and I started writing as well. When it came time to plan out the GTI RS build, there was only one person I wanted to work with, and that was Greg Sigliano, or Hardlines by Swoops. And I had shot Greg's car for the cover of the magazine a few years ago, and I've always admired his work, and he's such a talented fabricator that I knew my vision for the car and the things that I wanted to make would perfectly match up with his skill set, and he'd be able to bring things to the table that I hadn't considered and vice versa. And working with somebody that's familiar with the magazine and understands the value there was really key. So the GTI RS concept, or concept car that it's turned into, it wouldn't be here without him. Even though we had a friendship before the build took place, I think building the car together and traveling up to New York almost every other weekend this year, it showed me what he does so much better and gave me a better appreciation for how much time and effort goes into the smallest little things on a car. And without him, the car wouldn't be what it is, and it wouldn't be on the cover of the magazine. So when it came time to figure out how to photograph the car, things didn't quite work out as far as the schedule went, and the car was still in New York, so I hopped on Forza and started looking at Lime Rock Park, which is one of the most notorious parks on the East Coast as far as motorsports goes. And using Forza, I was able to really scout the location and learn the track and figure out exactly where on the track I wanted to position the car, where the rollers could take place, the types of video shots that we could get, things like that. And when it came time to actually shoot the car at Lime Rock, we had a 30-minute window on a Saturday morning before the track went hot for a track day, and we knocked it all out. Like, having that background and knowing both how the car looked in the location, but how the location was going to look in that season with the changing colors of New England, it came together in like such a spectacular way. There are a few partners that came on board with the project that really made it what it is, and the thing that really started it all was getting rear-ended in the car. And when it came time to decide to do the Rocket Bunny wide body kit by Pandem, if I hadn't wrecked the car, I never would have done it. So everything's kind of led to building this car. There are a lot of people involved in the GTI RS build, like Pandem, Swoops Built, Vossen, Nitto Tires, AP Racing, H&R, Status Racing, Renown, Thule, Forge, BFI, or Black Forest Industries, South Bend Clutch, Wave Track Differentials, AWE Tuning, PPG Paint, Expel, Detailing Dynamics, Renline, Sign Factory, and did I say Vossen?